Hello there and welcome to a new video where I'll be showing you how does the Unbreaking enchantment work. So first of all, I'm gonna explain you how to get it. So basically we can obtain Unbreaking 1, 2 and 3 by acquiring, using an enchanting table, by fishing, finding an enchanted book in dungeon chests, and by trading with a librarian villager, okay? So these are the ways that we can actually in Minecraft 1.20 get this enchantment. And how does this enchantment work, right? Well, this enchantment actually works with a formula, which I'm gonna show you, which is this one right here, okay? This formula is applied only to tools, not to armor. We are gonna pass in the future to the armor formula. And how does this formula work? Well, basically, when we have an item, for example, a wooden sword, when we hit, for example, a pig, we have 100% of possibilities that the usage of our sword gets lower, okay? Exactly 1 HP of our sword lower. So what does this formula do? Pretty easy. If we have Unbreaking 1, for example, in our wooden sword, instead of having 100% of possibilities that our sword is getting a bit more destroyed, we will only have a 50% of probabilities. Why? Because if we have Unbreaking 1, so level 1, plus 1, 2, 100 divided by 2, it's 50%. So what does this mean? It means that if without Unbreaking, I need 1 hit to get 1 HP lower my wooden sword, with Unbreaking 1, I need 2 hits at least to lower my sword, okay? Obviously, these are statistics and there is a little part of RNG, just for you to know, but it's what should pass on the most common part of the times, okay? So let's suppose we have Unbreaking 2. So another time we apply the formula. Level 2 plus 1, 3, 100 divided by 3, it's just a 33.33% of possibilities that our sword is getting damaged. We have Unbreaking 3 maximum level on survival mode. So we have level 3 plus 1 for 100 divided by 4, it's basically a 25% of possibilities that our sword gets done, okay? So this is actually how it works on tools. This formula can be only applied on tools, and these are, for example, the table that shows us how does this work. For example, average lifetime increase. With no enchanting, we have a 0% average lifetime increase, but if we have Unbreaking 1, we have a plus 100%, which is the same as having a 50% of getting lowered your sword. We have on Unbreaking 2, 200%, Unbreaking 3, 300%, and as we can see, as I told you, when you hit with your wooden sword with Unbreaking 1, you have a 50% of getting lowered your sword. This means that you will need 2 hits every time you want to get lower and lower and lower your HP of your sword. So if on base your sword is having 60 points of use, with Unbreaking 1 is gonna have 120, and with Unbreaking 2 is gonna have 180, with Unbreaking 3 is gonna have 240, okay? It's pretty easy to understand. As you can see, as more durability has the base material which is done your tool, for example netherite, which at base compared with diamond it only have like 500 usages more than diamond. On a future we will see that we have, well, a bit more, okay? 500, I don't know what it is. So how does this enchantment Unbreaking work on armor? I told you that there's a different formula. On the first usage, okay, so for tools, the formula it's applied like we can change the whole 100% of the durability of the tool. In the next formula can be a bit more complex, but it's just Minecraft telling us, okay, I'll give you some Unbreaking on your armor, but this Unbreaking is only be applied on a 40% of the durability of your armor. So what happens? You will always have, a 60% of probabilities that your armor gets damaged, and the other 40% you will be able to reduce it a little, okay? So what does this mean? If we have Unbreaking 1, we're gonna pick where it puts level, we put a 1 plus 1, 2, 40 divided by 2, 20, 60 plus 20, it's 80% of chance of getting your armor more lowered, okay? So here we can see it. Change of reducing durability with no enchanting 100%, with Unbreaking 1 80%, as I said, Unbreaking 2 73.3%, and Unbreaking 3 70%. So what does this mean? This means that if we have an Unbreaking 3 and an Unbreaking 2 and we don't know, we have a tool and an armor, for example, and we don't know where does each enchantment belong to, we should put Unbreaking 2 to the armor, for example, and Unbreaking 3 to the tool, because always the tool is gonna take more profit if the tool is fully repaired. The tool is always gonna take more profit from the Unbreaking enchantment than an armor, okay? Here we have some materials and some examples of how does this affect. And well, this is literally all the explain that I have to do from Unbreaking enchantment. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it has been useful to you and you have learned a lot about this enchantment. You are now knowing how this enchantment works perfectly. Obviously, when we apply the formula and we say level 1, level 2, level 3, if we are in creative and we want to enchant our tool on level 255, yes, the formula still applies with 255, okay? So well, I hope you like this video, leave a like and we will see in future videos. I leave you here some other videos that may interest you. Bye bye.